Okay, this is my second example of vertical curve, and this time I don't want to change anything except for this going to be a sag curve. The other one is crest curve. The same data that I have here on my example number one. I want to be clear and understand that you understand the how to find out the in this case low point and the stationing and elevation on the beginning of the vertical curve and the end of the vertical curve. So the first thing that I had to find out is my station of the beginning of my vertical curve. Okay, so again, I divide the length of the curve by 400 by 800 by 2 is 400 and 4 station. So 400 will be equal to 4 plus 0, 0, 0 station. Okay, so in order to find my station, the beginning of my curve, it's equal to subtract the 10 plus 0, 0, which is the station on the PVI minus 4 plus 0, 0, and this gives me 6 plus 0, 0. Doesn't change anything. And the elevation of this point, again, you just multiply how much rise now is rise from the PVI to the beginning of the curve. So this is my slope. This is 3%. This is my PVI, and this is my beginning of the vertical curve. Distance is 100, and I need to know how my tangent raise from this point to this point. I just multiply 0.03 times 400 and equal to 12 feet. So that means that my elevation will be 100, which is the PVI, and this guy I have to add because I'm going up. Okay, so I add 112 feet. That's my elevation. So for my end of the vertical curve station, I put over here my station is only, in this case, this station is 10 plus the distance from here to here, which is half of 800. So my station will be 10 plus 0, 0. And in this case, I add half of my curve, which is 4 station, and they'll give me 14 plus 0, 0. Now my my elevation now going this I'm going this direction. I need to find out my elevation. This is the end, my vertical curve. This is my PVI. Now my slope is 5% going up. The distance still 400 feet. And how I raise from the PVI to this is just multiply 4 by 400. So this is in decimal 0.5 times 400, and it's equal to 20 feet. So my elevation here is 100. I add 100 what I raise, so that's the same like my elevation for my end of the vertical curve will be 100 plus 20. Okay, and that's it. So I have my station, my elevation from the end of the vertical curve, and my station and elevation of of my inner vertical curve. This is equal to 120. This is not my response yet. I have to this 20, and I get 120. My elevation of the end vertical curve. Now I'm going to find out my low point station and elevation. So the first thing I had to find out is my g, where I will need it later on. So my g is equal to 5 minus 3 equal to 8, and decimal will be 0.08. I will need also my e. The e is the elevation of the no elevation, but the distance between the curve, this point over here to this point over here, and this is you find out just by this formula, which is g L divided by 8. So this will be 0.08 times 800 divided by 8, and this is equal 8 feet. So now I can find the distance from the x from the beginning of the vertical curve to my low point will be equal by the formula. Find out the the formula is minus g1 L divided by g. So remember that this is minus 3 equal to plus 0.03 times 800, which is the length of my curve, divided by g, and g is 0.08, and this equal to 300. So I have a 400 to the middle of the curve. From this point is 400. That means that my low point is somewhere here. It's 300. Okay, so I need to find out this tangent elevation and add to my e. Okay, so I have another triangle over here. Now this is 300. This is the beginning of the vertical curve, and this is my low point. So I multiply the slopes is here 3%. So multiply 3, 0.03 times 300, and it's equal to 9 feet. So from here, from this here to here, I raised 9. So I know the beginning of the vertical curve elevation. So this I subtract this. So my tangent elevation will be equal to beginning of the vertical curve, and the elevation, the beginning of my vertical curve is here 112. So then I have 112, and this is beginning of the vertical curve minus 9, and this is 103. Okay, so this is my my tangent. So I had to find out my offset now. So I have my curve, and I have my eye here. This is my offset. This over here. This, oops. This. I want to write this and then like this. Okay, so put it over here. So now I have this. I have this. I have this. So this is my tangent elevation. This is my beginning of my vertical curve, and this is my low point. Tangent elevation is 103. 3 feet, and I need to my elevation over here, so I need to my distance from my offset, the distance from the curve to here. So my offset will be equal, that's the equation. I'm going to back to here, and this is this formula. So this is the EX square divided by L divided by 2 square. Are you sure? EXL divided by 2 square. Oh, I missed 2 here. Okay, so now I can find my offset. My offset is E, but E is 8 multiplied by X, which is 300 square, divided by 800 divided by 2. This is square 2. And all of this is equal to 4.5 feet. So now I have this, which is 103, and I add my offset. Put it right here, offset, that's not like this. Oops. This is offset. My offset, okay. So it's 4.5, so my elevation on my low point will be equal 103 feet plus 4.4, and that give me, when I use my calculator, 103 times 4.5, and that give me 107, almost 7.5. And this is my elevation of my low point. And that's it. That's what I'm looking for. And I hope you understood what I did. And I see you. Thank you for watching my videos. And I see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye bye.